Okay, ladies and gents, I welcome you to the first time ever, the Jess and Wesh collection of colons. Yay! I know, you're both really excited out there in your butts. And we are so excited to wow you. I will give the caveat that all 100% of these are currently Weshes. I am a novice at best at the world of perfumerie. And probably by the next time we do our super awesome collection video, we are going to have some Jess perfumes to evaluate.
That's true.
That is so true. Hey, look, he actually speaks, ladies and gents. Well, without further ado, can I have a drum roll, please? We begin!
Oh, there it is.
Woo!
So we got our first guy here, right?
Woo!
Midnight in Paris, which we have to be careful with because ours is doing this.
Really special, limited edition, everybody.
Limited edition. Well, it is, discontinued now.
So everything is limited edition.
So everything is limited edition. I think this is the 3.4 ounce, and this is the EDT instead of the EDP, but...
Oh yeah, EDT, everybody. EDT.
Yeah, really good.
Oh yeah.
Stuff. Super cheap, or at least it was before it got discontinued.
Suckers.
But, yeah, really nice leather, right?
Yeah, it smells super smooth.
Yeah, it is
super
really
sexy.
super smooth.
Super smooth.
And then we've got Halston Z10, or Z12, I think.
Oh.
Z12.
It smells like licorice.
It smells like cinnamon.
Oh, yeah, it smells like cinnamon gum, cinnamon, yeah.
Like a really light cinnamon gum, like someone chewed most of the cinnamon out of the cinnamon gum and then spat it on you.
Not me.
The remainder. But it smells like shaving cream. It's really nice.
It's not a bad smell. Definitely not a bad smell. Okay, here we go. Next one.
Oh, yeah, then we got Club de Nuit Intense Man.
Intense Man!
Which, probably the best of the Aventus clones. This one really smells less like its own substantial fragrance as it does just smell identical, or not identical, but really close to Aventus. It lasts a hell of a long time too.
That's a bonus. It does.
The one that we got. Oh, see, we do have Jess.
Oh, we
fragrances,
do.
though.
You're right.
We got some Tom Ford hanging out down here. A bunch of
little cutie pies.
4 milliliters. Yeah, we got Tuscan Leather, 2 of those. We got
Plum Japonais.
And we got Tobacco Vanille.
Oh, good smells. Oh, Tom Ford.
Truly. Yeah, creme de la creme. There.
That is a Jess and Wesh go-to right there, Mimi.
Oh,
creme de la creme.
And we've got DHI.
Oh, sorry, I slacked on that.
Oh, that's
oh
okay.
Yeah, look at that bottle. It's super great.
Oh, yes. Oh, class.
Get all the angles.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But, smells like, I don't know, a bag of lipstick that chocolate's been left in for a while, or cocoa powder.
Definitely the cocoa powder.
Really good, though. As far as, a classy night out fragrance is concerned, I don't think you're really going to do a whole lot better than that.
Take note.
Take note! And then there's this nightmare bottle, which, good luck, fragrance community, or Fragcom, as a lot of people like to refer to it as.
That's gross. Please don't refer to it as that ever.
Hey, Fragcom!
Gross.
We got Salvador Dali.
It's Ali Ababwa. Oh, wait. Dali, not Ali.
No, Ali.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Dali.
Ah! Oh, God. I don't like that smell.
She hates it.
I hate it.
A lot of people
hate it.
refer to it as an evil fragrance. I don't get evil so much as I get old woman.
Same thing. Oh, man.
Like it. I like it a lot. I've worn it once. Somebody said somebody did say that I smelled evil or sinister or something when I was wearing it, but I like it. I just have no idea how you're supposed to pull this off.
At a business meeting where you're trying to negotiate selling companies for billions and billions of dollars. Hey, we're looking at you, anybody who's a politician.
Hey, there you go. You want to choke someone out and make them feel uncomfortable? We'll start sweating when you're wearing this. I don't know. How would you even describe that smell, though? Do you? Smoky, powdery at the same time,
cigarettes.
Like cigarettes. 100%. Smells
Whatever.
like cigarettes.
Oh, and I don't know if you can tell that this is a really cool like lippy lip.
Yeah, it's like some lips hanging out up top.
Oh yes.
Get it. And yeah, I mean, cool bottle design.
I mean, it is a cool bottle, and it's just a nasty smell.
I mean, yeah,
It's not.
I love it.
It's not a gross smell. It's just not one I want to jump your bones with.
Oh. Well, there you have it. You have it, Internet. If that's the reason
It's
that
not a penny dropper.
Oh, gross. That's disgusting.
Well, doesn't the Frag Con use that too?
Unfortunately, they do.
Yeah, so I was just trying
They
to,
do.
keep up with the lingo there.
You are spot on with the disgusting lingo that the community decides to engage in. If you're not trying to just wear fragrances to fuck bitches, which like that's hella weird if that's what you're doing. If that's why you're into this shit, like you probably shouldn't be a part of the community. It's just weird.
You have it, folks.
But if you're not into that, I mean, buy it and just give it a smell. Like why not? It's
A
like
big whiff.
$40. And then there's the Master.
Encre Noir.
Yeah.
That smells really good though.
That's like one out of the two fragrances that really got me into fragrances right there. Not only is it like very aesthetically pleasing for a bottle, but the smell is just really dirty, super dirty vetiver. Just like you can
dirty
almost smell
gypsy.
like you can almost smell like dirt just dropping off of it. There's like an ink note kind of hanging out in there for sure.
It's a good smell.
Oh yeah, isn't that what the title means too? Black ink, didn't we discover that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, black ink.
My French is a bit rusty in her butts. Don't go hating.
Man, it is great though.
You're great.
You're great.
Okay. Before we turn on everybody who's watching this video next.
We've got the world's ugliest bottle.
It's really fucking
Like,
ugly.
look at this.
Look
Listen,
at it.
you can tell the quality. You can just listen. Oh, that's good. And this is not much better. It's like a frosted glass that makes you feel kind of like gross while you're touching it. But, I mean, it smells damn near identical to Terry Mugway's Amen. And it cost all of like $7. And we've got
Oh, yes.
La Yukawam.
Pour
Rasasi.
Oh, yeah. Look at that pretty flower. Oh, it's a leaf. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. That's
Yeah.
a nice smell.
Tuscan leather, only way dirtier on the coke element. Like, if you like your Tuscan leather cokey, like cocaine-y,
Like a brick.
like a brick. I couldn't have said it better myself.
You're welcome.
We got YSLs.
La Nuit de l'Homme.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry.
It smells great.
Out of the bottle, but it lasts per poop.
It lasts per poop, but
Per poop, everybody.
you could always just carry a little,
A little something with you.
a little travel atomizer with you and just spray that on too. Because, like, it smells really good.
It does.
It's just cardamom. It's just kind of a crisp fall evening. Really good. Plus, I mean, the bottle looks great.
It does.
Feels great in your hand. All right, moving on to the next one. Here we go.
Okay.
Cuba Gold. Cuba Gold. One of my most used fragrances. I've had it around longer than almost everything else. But
I can even wear this one.
She can. And she can pull it off really well.
It smells good.
It smells very close to the original formulation of Le Male, not the new Le Male, which smells like poop and lasts per poop. So, why
We like
not
to
just
talk
get
about
this
feces
instead?
in this house.
We do. Fecal. Le Male, you could just refer to it as La Fecal now.
La Fecal.
I mean, it's just not good.
Yep.
Cuba's way better. It's like $4 or some shit. It's super cheap. We've got Insurrection Dark. Yeah, dark. And this shit peels off, just so all of you know.
Super classy, everybody.
Super classy. It smells like, it kind of smells like Spice Bomb. I guess that's what it's supposed to smell like. It smells like, I don't know, cinnamon and then like a bunch of other spices just kind of shoved into it. It's what Spice Bomb started, this nightmare. But, I mean, damn, I don't know. For all of the $20 to $30 that this cost, I mean, this is one I wouldn't get again, I don't think.
You don't wear it that much.
No, I don't. It's the worst of the Insurrection 2 line, for sure. But one of the best. This is probably the best of the line, to be honest. Insurrection Wild, which unfortunately gets talked about less than Pure does. But I mean, really good tobacco fragrance. I mean,
He has a thing for tobacco smells, guys.
I do.
And ladies, I don't
Look at that.
discriminate.
Look at that.
Look at how much is used! Look at!
That's a lot. That's a lot for a fragrance for me. So, I mean, I don't know. This one's for sure worth it. It's just a honey tobacco fragrance. Which brings us to Dolce & Gabbana's The One.
The One.
Look at how good that looks.
It
You
does
all
look
know. You all know this is great fragrance. It just gets shit on for its performance, but its performance is really limited to who's wearing it. Sometimes on me it lasts forever. Other times it lasts a very short amount of time. So
For fecal matter.
for fecal matter. But I mean, for real, you should get a bottle of The One if
You can find it for cheapsies.
you can find it for cheap. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. Then we got
Train
Nuit,
Pour
good old Armaf. Smells like a really violent version of the opening of oh boy, what is it? Now I'm blanking. Green Irish Tweed.
No.
But this is a lot more intense than Green Irish Tweed ever is. Green Irish Tweed kind of just beautifully takes you along for a ride, while Trey Nuit kind of knocks you over the head and then puts you in the trunk. And it doesn't really dry down the same, but it's really good. I mean, for the price, again, like the thing is, most people who are going to be smelling the fragrances on you, unless they really like know fragrances a lot, are really just going to get kind of the general vibe of the smell that you're going with. So I mean, for $8, this shit lasts forever. Why wouldn't you get this instead of paying the $200 that it takes to get a bottle of Green Irish Tweed? I mean, unless you're doing it for yourself, which we already established way back at the beginning of the video with this motherfucker right here.
Salvador
be
Dali.
But I mean, yeah, why not? Why not get it?
Pie! I love this bottle. Ladies and gents, look at this sexy ass bottle. It's pretty great. It's really great, actually. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite smells, mostly for sentimental reasons than anything. It's a really good smell.
I mean, hell, as far as
I mean, you've used a good chunk of it too,
Yeah,
for
I mean,
you anyway.
for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's vanilla, it's almond. That's about all it is. But
And
boy,
that's okay. It's good.
yeah, that's all you need.
I mean, you come out smelling like a cookie.
You do, but some people love that.
I
mean,
love it.
and it smells really natural
It
too.
does.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't smell contrived at all. So this son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
This is the scariest one of the gang.
No.
Shaz Cologne. Shaz by Shaz. It says cologne for men. I cannot actually find out anywhere on the inner butts what the concentration of this is. It lasts forever. I've used a little bit of it. You can see. This smells like an alcoholic old man. This is just
Yes.
brutal. Holy Christ, it's brutal. And it's a splash. You can see it's a splash bottle. There's no sprayer here. It's just rough around all the edges. It's not trying to be anything. And you can't find it online for shit. Like,
Probably for a reason,
Is it
ladies and gents.
a few bottles online and they're like fucking $1 billion. So this is some heinous crime in a bottle right here. If you're trying to go out for a night and scare people away.
Halloween, your birthday, Christmas.
Easter, you're trying to make Grandma
Hanukkah.
get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
We got Michael Jordan, legend.
Oh, at a wedding, when you're sick of people asking whether or not you're going to get married next, that's a good one too.
That's true.
Okay, so bring on the pancakes and the syrup.
Yeah, at first, like
Me hates it.
the first 4 times that I wore this, it smelled like the worst soap on the face of earth. Like, it was just horrible. But now that we're done with the soapiness, it has actually become like a syrup, like a
Yeah.
syrupy.
Like breakfast, man. And trust me, breakfast is the best meal of the day. So trying to smell like breakfast all day is pretty damn great. Oh, yes. A 10 out of 10. Probably not. But, you know.
We got Dior's Fahrenheit here.
Oh, yes. Look at that bottle. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And all 1.7 here. A lot of people talk about it smelling like gasoline or kerosene at first, which I don't really like. I've never really understood that. There's a few fragrances that I know that do have like, gasoline accords, and I don't think Dior is one of them. It just smells like it smells like I don't know. It's hard to describe. It smells kind of like trees. It smells kind of like berries, but not like sweet berries. It's really hard to describe, but all of you know what it is anyways. I just think it's weird that people always refer to it as gasoline. Like, does that smell like gasoline to you?
Oh, a smidge.
Just the teensiest bit. But hella great fragrance though, really.
Hella great. Hella great. My favorite!
Now we've got Cannon's Norwegian Wood.
Yes.
Which, look at that top. That top's awesome.
It's super great.
People hate Norwegian Wood. Nobody likes it.
We loves it.
It's super cheap though. But man, there's just something. It's a younger man's smell for sure.
Which luckily for Wesh, he is a younger man.
It just smells
and by younger, I mean he's 14, as you can tell by his super deep voice.
I mean, it's just like a. It's just sandalwood and vanilla, you know.
But sandalwood is so nummy, and so is vanilla.
I know. I think we both.
He loves it.
This is a super underrated gem hiding out there.
So, in case you ever want to smell delicious, we recommend that one for sure. And not smelling like every other man.
That's true. That is true. It's a unique fragrance. And, I mean, you can even look on Fragrantica or Base Notes, and you're not going to find anybody saying it smells like anything else.
Yeah.
Which is unrare for, like, $8 bottles. And that's what that is. And it's great. We got Al Rehab's Sat Safa here, which
Safa
is just like a really violent oud. It smells very medicinal at first. It definitely smells like Band-Aids. I love the hell out of this fragrance, though. I think it's awesome. It lasts for fucking ever. The first time I sprayed it, I was texting my friends and letting them know that I was dying because that shit was choking me out. Like, just the very first spray out of the bottle. It's a classic oud and rose. Like, as far as Middle Eastern fragrances are concerned, this is probably pretty timeless, I think. But, man, it is good. I would suggest... I mean, it doesn't cost anything. Just feel free. We got Sultan Gold. Sultan Men Gold.
Men Gold.
I think it's like Jean Arts who did this.
That's good.
It is 1 million. That's what it is. It's just a fruitier version of 1 million, for sure. Costs nothing.
So it's better than 1 million?
I mean, I would say so. I don't really like 1 million. I wouldn't buy this again. Just because I don't like 1 million. Like, it's after a while it starts to smell bubblegummy. Go for it.
I'll wear it then.
I mean, don't you get that, though? That bubblegum note? Like, there's kind of, like, it smells fruity?
I don't get it.
Oh, well. Anyway.
C'est la vie!
C'est la vie!
Also, a Jess and Wesh Mimi.
That's true.
I mean, even though it really isn't a Mimi, it's just a Mimi.
It's just a Mimi.
It's just a Mimi.
We are Calvin Klein's Eternity.
And don't worry, we only have one. 1, 2, 3. It's like magic.
Got a bunch of little bottles.
3 magically appeared, ladies and gents. 3 magically appeared.
My buddy gave them to me. They're a bunch of little splash bottles.
It smells so good, though.
Yeah.
Every time you wear it, I'm like,
It's like a really creamy bergamot, for sure. It's awesome.
For sure.
I'm all about it. It's great. That's all you really need to know, though. I mean, other notes appear, but that's the primary drive of Eternity, is just being a creamy bergamot. And we've got Terry Mugler's cologne. Yeah, it smells like...
it's very clean.
Yeah, super clean. Smells like neroli. I mean...
We're rolling and neroli.
Nerolin.
Nerolin. They see me nerolin. They hating.
Okay, we're going to just do these both at once. We've got Cartier's Roadster Sport and Cartier's Roadster. She hates Cartier Roadster. For sure she does.
For sure!
She thinks it's disgusting.
I do.
Cartier Roadster Sport.
But I loves it. I loves this one.
I used to think this was awesome. I used to not, be bothered at all with this. It just smelled like cardamom to me. Or not cardamom, bergamot to me. It smelled a lot like Calvin Klein's Eternity. But that was because my nose was still very early on. Now that I got Cartier's Roadster... This just smells like Roadster to me, only it smells like Roadster with some green put in. And I'd rather have this, but, I don't know. It's tough. It's hard to do. It smells like toothpaste and green notes mixed together.
Nummy.
Like some green toothpaste. I mean, I love the bottle design. I love the color of the juice. It's really cool. It's kind of like a minty green, but very, see-through. But I wouldn't get these again.
I wouldn't either.
We'll go back here before we grab the other two. We got Jordachi.
Giordacci.
Number 13. Hi, if you're watching,
I was going
Jordachi.
to say Giordacci. This is for you.
It smells like pine. Like, I don't know what else it smells like. This is some
know what we should
cheap-ass
do?
bunk fragrance.
We should like spray it on our fake Christmas tree come Christmas.
That's what we're going to use this for.
Yes!
Wouldn't get it again because you can't find it anywhere. It's bunk. It's dumb as fuck, but I don't know. I mean, for a pine fragrance, I don't know. All pine fragrances smell like shit because we live in America where we use pine in cleaning solutions, so they just all smell like you're
Pine Sol.
Yeah, for real. Caron Pour Homme, I think. This is a 4.2 ounce. My buddy gave it to me as I was leaving town. It smells like Play-Doh.
It does.
It smells a lot like Play-Doh. It's vanilla and lavender. You'd think that shit would smell really good.
No.
It's like the ultimate old school dandy fragrance. It was like 1 billion years old. Super classic formula. God damn, it smells like some Play-Doh though. And I've worn it a couple times because I'm trying to give it a chance. But Jesus, it smells like Play-Doh. It really smells like Play-Doh.
It does.
It's super hard to wear.
Acqua di Gio.
Essenza. This is the 4.2 of Acqua di Gio's Essenza. It's Acqua di Gio, but like way saltier.
It's good. It smells like ocean.
It smells like ocean.
And it's good though. It's a good ocean.
I mean, Acqua di Gio is a really good fragrance by itself, but you're going to smell like everybody else if you're wearing it. Essenza is the way to go.
And it's magnetic. Look, did you see?
And it's magnetic.
Oh man!
One of my favorite reviewers online said he used to love Essenza and it started to smell like garbage water to him, which is really disappointing. And I started to think that that's what I was smelling afterwards. But then, like 2 sprays later, I was like, "No, I'm fine. This is great." I think it's great. I think it's a masterpiece. I think it's worth having around for sure.
You're a masterpiece and worth having around.
That's you.
That's you. Okay.
That's really you, though.
Oh, I love you too.
We
We
got
said it on the inner butts.
David Ives, Champion Energy, the shake weight. If you wanted to know what like a youthful grapefruit smells like, that's this. This is just like it's like supported by other players, but the main note in here is grapefruit. That's what it smells like. It smells like a sweet young grapefruit. And in contrast to that, we have Adam Levine's musky ass grapefruit, which
I mean, the bottle is pretty cool looking. I will say, people can disagree and hates in the comments below. But then I'll Andy Bernard your ass and become admissions counselor at Cornell. So fuck off.
oof, then you're never getting in. This shit's way better though. I think Adam Levine's an awesome fragrance. Like, I don't know. I
like it when you wear it for sure.
And nobody likes it online. Nobody likes either of the grapefruit fragrances.
We say fuck the inner butts. We are our own.
That's true.
Our own.
But I'm still saying to anybody who likes grapefruit, they should at least give this a chance. People say
And
it
I'm
smells
not even
really...
necessarily a big grapefruit fan, and I still think it smells really good.
See?
Yeah.
And people say it smells like BO. Like, it doesn't smell like BO.
What type of BO are you smelling?
Yeah, you guys are... The problem with the people who make comments like that are you have to be really new to fragrance to start thinking this smells like BO. Like, go smell like Clorox.
Noobs.
Yeah, it's great though.
We should come up with a fragrance newbie statement rather than noobs.
Fubes. Fragrance noobs. We got Alreab Silver here.
Nummies.
Easily one of my favorite fragrances I own. It smells a lot like silver water. I wrote a review about this on Fragrantica where I think Silver Mountain Water is like a high modernist painting like version of exactly that Silver Mountain Water, and it's named appropriately. And then I think silver is like an avant-garde abstraction of that very same thing, and that's why it's just called silver. And I think it does the job very well. Most of the time it just stays like a really sharp metallic citrus note, which sounds gross, but...
It's delicious, ladies and gents. It's
awesome.
delicious.
It is awesome. I'm going to re-up to like a 3.4 ounce of this after this guy's done, just because this is... I mean, it lasts forever, too, for a citrus fragrance, for a clean fragrance to last as long as this guy does. It's awesome. You got Gucci Pour Homme 2.
Duh.
Or Duh.
Duh.
Which
has a sexy bottle.
has a super sexy bottle.
And a super sexy smell.
Smells like tea, myrrh, cinnamon.
Meh.
If you...
Meh.
It gets compared to L'Artisan's Tea for Two a lot, mostly because I think that's like the only two tea fragrances that a lot of people get mainstream notice for. But I don't know. Tea for Two has a cigarette note in it that's just gross. I don't want to smell like tea
And cigarettes.
And cigarettes. I'd like to smell like tea and expensive
Scones.
scones. So back here we've got Insurrection 2 Pure, which is supposed to be an Aventus clone, but it doesn't have like any of the aggressive elements of Aventus. This is like Aventus's younger brother, who is also like a space cadet. I think it's really good shit though. I think that smells really great. It doesn't last forever. I think it smells a lot more soapy than most Aventus clones do. But I wouldn't even call it a clone. I would just call it something in the same ballpark. I think it's really good
Cousin.
though.
It's a cousin.
It's a cousin. There you go. We've got Bulgari's Aqua Porom, which smells an awful lot like Acqua di Gio Essenza, except it's seaweedier. It's like the seaweed note.
If you want sushi.
If you if you want to tell the difference between like a salty fragrance and like a seaweed fragrance, that's how you do it. Like, I don't know. I like Acqua di Gio better, but for the price, I'd probably get Bulgari again, especially because it's discontinued now. So, and then lastly, we've just got the
L'Histoire or the Histoire des Parfums.
Des Parfums. It's the sample
It's super cool.
like collection.
Maybe. Oh, you can't really see the bottles. We're special. Oh yes!
there
look
they
at,
are.
look at, look at, look at, look
There
at.
they are. Oh, look at those masterpieces. I mean,
Look at.
it's fun, and yeah, it does really, really beautiful job breaking down all the fragrances. Out of here, there's only two that we really loved,
Casanova,
which would be 1740.
which is my smell. I dig Casanova hardcore.
She's really into Casanova for sure. They say it's a masculine spicy wood, but I don't think it really is either. I think she pulls it way better than I do. And fuck, I don't know, it's a really good fragrance. So is Jules Verne, that's the other one we really like.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
1828. It's a really strange pine. They call it an aromatic aquatic. I don't know. It smells like pine. It smells like a very weird pine cone. And then also Ombre 114 is awesome, but it quickly turns into another Play-Doh fragrance, which is really unfortunate. So there you have it. That's the collection.